from Budapest. We have a shuttle bus, which you could take to the airport for 2,200 forint. I found a bottle of wine, which is less than $5 US. However, you are not supposed to drink on the streets here. If you get caught, be ready to pay a hefty fine. I know how to say kosi, which is short for köszönöm, which means thank you. The view on the Pest side, the plains part, is better to look at the Buda side with the mountains. That is a little glimpse into having a hostel here in Budapest. Hello and good afternoon from Budapest. That's right, I am in Hungary right now. I've actually been here for a few days and I'm leaving soon, but I thought I would make a quick vlog just to show you guys the city. I think I'm going to be grabbing some local food today. I'll show you my hostel where I'm staying, prices of course for all of these things, ride the metro, maybe a boat ride, grab a bottle of wine. So yeah, let's check out the city. I like the vibes. It is a very beautiful city. The buildings are gorgeous, a lot of great architecture. Expensive, of course, compared to Egypt where I live, but it is Europe, so of course it is not going to be the same prices. And I've heard that Budapest was a cheaper country, but I think in the last 2 years they've had about 50% inflation. Like most places around the world, inflation is rising, so it's not as cheap as it used to be. However, it is cheaper than other parts of Europe. So anyways, yeah, let's show you around the city and see what we see. Yalla bina. So I'm just walking along the river here, the Danube, and Budapest in Hungarian has plains on one side, that's the Pest, and Buda, meaning mountains, on the other side of the river. So that is Buda Castle across the way. And yes, I'm gonna walk along the river, find a boat ride, let's hope a cheap one, and give you some views of this city. Just wanted to look at those lions, but I think I'm gonna walk on this side of the river. So I've been exploring for a while, and the view on the Pest side, the plains part, is better to look at the Buda side with the mountains. A lot of castles on that side. I haven't really been into any places because I'm not wanting to spend money, but to go into museums and castles, it's not really my thing. Viewing them from the outside is good enough for me. Yeah, let's go find this boat ride. So this is the Parliament building. I honestly don't know much about Hungary. The food, the language, the history, I don't know a lot. I know how to say kosi, which is short for köszönöm, which means thank you. I asked the first person I saw when I entered the country, and that's all I know. So, but of course, people speak English here enough to get by. Some people speak a lot, some people speak, but definitely manageable, not a problem. I was hoping to catch a boat here, but maybe it's not running. The water is very high today. Okay, I was hoping to film the boat ride, which I've actually done another day, but no boat today because the river is flooding. And they have a local television channel that is filming the flooding here. So, no boat today, but I will show you clips of the boat that I took the other day. I didn't really film. I was expecting to go again and I was just kind of joyriding. But it costed around $5 US. It was about, I think, an hour. It was a nice ride. Great view of the city. I would highly recommend a little local boat ride down here at Hostel, whatever, stop. Don't know how to speak this language. Parliament building, a little bit closer. Let's go for a wander. I could just walk the entire time, but I kind of want to show you guys the metro station and buying a ticket just for the sake of it and the cost. So let's do that and then grab some food. Okay, so we're here at the metro stop. And you have a shuttle bus, which you could take to the airport for 2,200 forint. I forgot how to say the Hungarian money. You also have a single ticket for 450, 72-hour, unlimited for 5,500, or a 24. For 5,000. It's a group, or 2,500 for a single. So you have all these different options, monthly passes and things like that if you're living here. So I'm just gonna get a single ticket. Well, that's still in another language. So, what do they want me to do? I think I need to enter my PIN. What the fuck? It says thank you for your purchase. I have no idea. I guess that worked. There's some Metro cards where you can pay with cash or with your card. Honestly, a little bit confusing even with the English. But yes, I have a one-way ticket for 450 forint. I think that's how you say it. I found a bottle of wine at a liquor store for 1,650 forint, which is less than $5 US for a big bottle of wine. However, you are not supposed to drink on the streets here. I've asked a few locals, and I also saw a sign that says you can be fined around 150,000, up to 150,000 forint, which is a lot of money. So I wouldn't recommend doing it. I will add though that I saw so many people drinking in the park, like everyone's drinking, and the next morning I saw bottles and beer bottles and all sorts of things littering the streets. So people are doing it, but if you get caught, be ready to pay a hefty fine. So probably best not to.
Attention please, you can only board this vehicle through the front door. Please show your ticket or pass to the driver.
Just stick it in the little machine and it punches it for you. Right on the bus. Now I'm gonna get some food at a place I heard was pretty good. Local Hungarian food and not too expensive. So let's hope that is accurate. So the place is called Frici Papa or Friki Papa. I don't know, Frici is what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna stop filming until I sit down, because again, I don't like walking into restaurants sticking a camera in people's faces, but Yalla Vina. Okay, seated, and this is the menu. I'm just gonna take some photos and show you. Okay, so I have ordered the beef goulash with red wine for $2,899. You know, to be honest, it's not the cheapest place in the world, but I haven't seen a lot of things for very cheap in Budapest. Maybe I don't know where to go, maybe I don't know the local places, and there's a lot of different things to try, like this goulash, which I'm having, I think it's like a type of stew, langos, which is like fried bread and sour cream and other items on it, chicken paprikash, which is like crepes in a stew type of thing, or maybe just drowning in a sauce. I've had all of this and I didn't film it, but it's good. It was good. I was surprised with the Hungarian food because I didn't know what to expect. I had neither high nor low expectations, but I was very pleased with the flavors. And yeah, the food here is pretty good. So, but not, of course, extremely cheap. Maybe there's places I can go that are cheaper. But this is a look at the place. Oh, that was fast. Thank you. Both. Okay, and it's here. I also ordered a wine, which was cheaper than other places that I have seen. 2.1 euro, 800. And I heard this place was kind of local and a bit cheaper. So look at this though. That is good though. The meat just like falls apart in your mouth. I don't know how to describe the sauce. Maybe you can just look at the sauce and guess its flavor. It's like a stew. I don't know how else to describe it. I suck at describing food maybe, but yeah, it's really flavorful, delicious. I don't really taste any wine in it, but you shouldn't. I didn't expect to. Just for marinating. Yeah. Yeah, that is amazing. Alright, I'm gonna eat this, but I'll show you my hostel next where I'm staying. And yeah, give you a little tour of that and the price. See you there. And I am now at my hostel. It is called Avenue Hostel. It is a very large hostel, by the way. I'm now on the 3rd floor. There's so many rooms and a huge dining room, but breakfast is free. And I'm in room 304. I need my card to enter. Plugins, locker, free breakfast, and if you want to store your luggage before or after checkout, they have a room for that. I might walk around and see if they don't mind me filming. Here's a quick view of the breakfast area. This place is massive, and they have another kitchen where you can cook your own food on the 3rd floor if you don't want to eat breakfast here for free. And I believe you're able to use this kitchen when they are not cooking things. So yeah, that is a little glimpse into having a hostel here in Budapest. It's $19 a night, I believe, somewhere around that. Which was one of the cheaper ones that I found for Budapest. There were a few other options, I think, that were slightly less, but nothing insanely cheap. Of course, not like Egypt, where you're finding hostels for $5, $6 a night, $3 a night, $11 a night, you know. So, a good hostel nonetheless. Lots of people here. They have a DJ tonight and drinks, and if you're looking for a social environment, this would be the spot. There's a lot of people, like 40 or something. There's tons of people I saw earlier today and last few days. So anyways, yeah, so that is the hostel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a quick glimpse of Budapest, and I'm heading back to Cairo soon, back into the heat. I'm excited to go back. But Budapest has been a beautiful city, and I'm happy to have experienced it, but I'm also ready to go back to Egypt. So, ma salama, I will see you back in Cairo.